The more hits we play, the more hits we get. URLradio.net. Stacy Sturm.
Kevin Kais.
How's it going today, Kai?
I am tired, I guess.
I am kind of too.
Yeah.
And I don't know why.
Well, you kayaked yesterday.
We did. Yeah, I got a little bit of sun, got some action in. But
Wait, you said got some action in.
got some action in. Kayaking action.
Oh, okay.
Got some kayaking action. Kayaking.
Kayaking action?
Kayaking action.
I got some kayaking.
So that was good. Mm-hmm. And honestly, I didn't work real hard kayaking yesterday. I probably should have worked out more, but I didn't. I just kind of floated.
And you guys just went around the lake?
Yeah, I just floated and kind of hung out.
Nice.
Got some sun and just enjoyed not doing anything. But then I look at my life and I'm like, what did I really need kind of a vacation from? Not really anything. My life's not super stressful.
Every day is a vacation for you.
Kind of is.
Yeah.
So I'm really not sure. So then I felt kind of bad. I'm like, dude, just another unproductive day. Mm-hmm. Damn.
Welcome to my world, sister. The newly unemployed.
And then came home last night and sat on the couch and was all kind of ready to start up a movie. Mm-hmm. And then Rissa calls me. She's like, Sturm, what are you doing? I said, I'm sitting on the couch. She goes, come to the pier. I'm like, dude, I'm yucky. I'm really yucky. Mm-hmm. Swimsuit, tank top, smell like crap because I've been lighter fluid cooking all day. So I'm like, I'm not really. She's like, put on some shorts and just get down here. All right.
And you went down there?
Of course I did.
Nice.
Because honestly, okay, so then when I got home last night, I was kind of hungry. Not that we didn't have enough food there. I don't know. I just had a bunch of sugary drinks and just crap kind of food. Hey, mama.
Yo, girl,
You
what's
looking
up?
good. What's up, girl?
Hey, mama.
I kind of wanted something of substance. So I said, well, I'll get some food down there.
At the pier.
Yeah. So I said, all
What'd
right,
you
I'll
have?
come. I had the gyro. Yeah, it was pretty good. And some queso and chips.
Did you ever know that
you're my gyro? Yeah, beautiful. It's going to be one of those days today, guys.
I didn't go kayaking.
No.
But I did come for the free food. And I went home and played Candy Crush all night, I guess.
Nice. I was just hot last night, too.
Oh, it was just gross
and
here.
the air's out in my house.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, so I have to get someone over to fix it today.
Ick.
Yeah.
My next door neighbors had people over yesterday afternoon fixing theirs.
I don't think mine's bad. I think it just needs probably a free on charge or something. I don't know.
When I left the house yesterday to come out to Harmon Lake, I removed the comfy fleece pants that I had on and my long sleeve shirt that I've been sitting in all day. I walked outside and I'm like, damn, it is 94 degrees outside.
It was hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the time we got done last night, I was starting to feel a bit yucky.
See, and
just too much heat. I've been out there since 2.
I'm kind of glad I didn't go. I didn't go for several reasons. My back hurt, number one. Mm-hmm. Number 2, I'd be a grumpy prick. Hour 1.
So you would have been Cameron Ali.
In that heat? Oh, was he pissy all day?
He was like, this kayaking's stupid. It's too much work. I'm like, well, then you're doing it wrong. Float. It hurts my back. I don't like to sit in here.
And he purchased a sweet ride yesterday.
Oh, my God. Okay, so quick story. After the morning show, Cam and I were just off anyway yesterday. It was just I could tell it was going to be a bad day. And off in a good way. You know what I mean? Things were just not hooked up right. And after the morning show, he says, what you got to do for errands today, Sturm? Let's go do some errands before. What do you need to get done before the picnic? I'm like, that's awesome. You're going to help me? He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, this is going to be fun. Errands with Cam is typically, errands with us is pretty fun. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, this is going to be great. So I said, well, first, I don't know if I need charcoal or if I need propane for my little grill. So let's go to the house and clean it up and see. So we went to the house and we cleaned up the grill and we washed out the cooler and just goofing around, having a good time. So he hoses off the cooler in the front yard. And he goes, Sturm, come here. Okay. So I go up front thinking there's a wasp nest or something. No. He spots this this prize, this minivan, out of the corner of his eye down the street, and he says, "Does that say $700?" He goes, "If it does, I'm buying it."
Dodge Caravan. Dodge Grand
like,
Caravan.
Quit saying crazy shit, Cam. You say this stuff all the time. He goes, "No, I'm serious, dude. If I buy that, like, for $700, I could probably, even if I never drive it, I could sell it for like $1,000. I'll make $300 off of it, like, by the end of the week."
Oh, flip it.
Yeah. So I roll my eyes. Just kind of walk away. So then we're done, and he's like, "Sturm, I'm serious. Let's go look at that van." Come on, Cam. We just need to go buy some ground beef at Walmart. Let's just go buy some beef. No, stop. Let's look at this van. So we walked over there, and the gal came out. My neighbor gal came out, and she showed us the van and was telling us, she's like, "Oh, it runs good. It's in pretty good shape, but the windows don't open and the air doesn't work, and okay, this doesn't work either, and that I'm not quite sure. I think it would work if I knew how to work it." And I'm like, "Oh, Jesus, Cam." And he's like, she goes, "But here's a key. Like, you guys can take it for a drive if you want to take it around for a while." So most people drive it around a couple blocks. Mm-hmm. No, we run errands with it.
Well, yeah.
And we go to his parents' house so he can get money. And we pull up in this van, and his mom looks at us, and we come out, and she just shakes her head. And she goes, "Oh, Cameron." She goes, "I'm buying this van, Mom. Buying it. I'm getting the money right now." She just shakes her head. And she goes, "You come back, have a muffin." To me. So I'm like, okay. She's having a freaking garden party.
Really?
Yeah. So I roll in. I'm like, "Hey, what up, Poppy's muffin?" And I'm participating in this garden party and talking, and he's inside. And his dad's kind of like just shaking his head at Cam, too. And so then she goes, "Is he really going to buy that minivan?" I said, "I think, yeah. I think yeah. Cam." She shakes her head. She goes, "You do not let him drive without a license. Do not let him drive that without a license."
But he has his license.
Yeah, I think so. But I'm like, what's going on? Like, is there something I don't know?
Right?
"Stacy, you promised me you do not let him drive without his license." Okay.
Wow.
All right, I promise. So then I get out there, and he's like, "Sturm, come on. What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm eating muffins with your mom." Sturm, get in the van. And then Ashley comes out, and then we have to go pick up her friend for Raging Rivers.
Oh, nice.
Dude, I'm
oh,
like, this
man.
is so messed up. So messed up.
And he bought the van.
Yeah, we get back to my neighbor's house after this, like, what felt like an hour-long test drive. She had to be wondering what's going on. We get there, and we pull out, and I just shake my head because it's hot as hell in there. The air doesn't work. The windows don't work. I'm just shaking my head and kind of laughing, and Cam comes out, and he's laughing, and my neighbor's laughing. Like, this van is comical to everybody. And he's like, "I think I'll take it." And she goes, "Are you serious?" She couldn't believe he was going to buy it.
She started cracking up.
Yeah, and so I go, "Oh, God." I said, "But can we try to talk you down, at least, like, attempt to talk you down? Can we give you $600 for it?" She's like, "Yeah, for sure." So I'm like, "All right." So he bought a van yesterday for $600. And then she goes, "Are you two to..." She goes, "Do you live over there with Stacy?" And he's like, "No." I said, "We are not a couple."
Right.
Not a couple.
That'd be a cute couple, though.
She goes, "You guys are..." She goes, "He's so adorable, though. Why not? He's so adorable."
You don't know Cameron.
That's what I said. I said, "Because he does shit like this." Yeah.
Well, and when you guys left the lake, when we all left the lake last night, I'm driving back in my air-conditioned vehicle.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself, how the hell are they
baking.
surviving in there?
We were baking.
Oh, I'd be so grumpy.
And then I've spent all day at the lake, and then I go into my house that doesn't have air conditioning. I was over it last night.
Well, and hey, at that point, I would have gone out too.
Yeah, I'm like, the pier's gonna be cool.
Yep.
Oh God. Yep. So Cam owns a Dodge Caravan now with 200,000 miles on it.
That's funny. I got there yesterday. I'm like, "Hey man, how many miles are on it?" "Almost 200,000. The hell?
No words. There's just no words for it.
But it's, It's typical Cam.
It's typical Cam. Mm-hmm. I was laughing the whole time, though. I said, what is it about me and Suki makes you do stupid shit? Like,
And the thing is, he's been with Suki most of his life.
right. And now Suki's part of a couple.
Right?
So now he's stuck with me.
Mm-hmm.
So let the shenanigans begin.
Yep.
All right, coming up.
What up, Doug?
We're going to talk about why younger guys like older women and why older guys like younger women.
That's not necessarily true.
Well, this is what the studies. This is why. Some of them do. Like, if you're an older guy that likes a younger chick,
Yep.
we'll tell you why.
I just like
I think the
chicks.
reasons are pretty obvious why.
They make them. Yeah. Yeah. We'll get to
Younger,
it.
younger boobs,
Yeah.
younger hoo-ha, younger everything.
Mm-hmm.
No
Attitude.
responsibilities.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we'll talk about all that. And birthdays and anniversaries. If you know somebody celebrating, get them on the list. Email me, Stacy, at urlradio.net. That's Stacy at urlradio.net.